Mouth. No. Here you'll get a little idea of how I handle each puppy and how each puppy responds to me and just their natural behavior. This is Eclipse, and Eclipse is not available. Eclipse is not available to the general public. But she's very special. It's usually the first to greet me out of everyone in the litter. And her greetings they're special. You'd have to see them. Maybe I'll make a compilation of them. She also, loves to sit and responds well. Mouth. Too much mouth. Okay, so that's just for me personally. I don't like being licked that much. You might not be, as opposed to your puppy licking you as much, but so I just discourage that kind of behavior. And also, excessive licking can lead to like compulsive behaviors that contribute to anxiety. She's just waking up after a nap. So, at any point during this broadcast, you can ask. All right, at any point during this broadcast, if you would like, you could also chime in with any questions you might have, any questions related to these puppies, any questions related to your puppies, any questions related to your dog's behavior, any training questions you might have. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. My main intention here is just to get her to be less mouthy, most of them at this point. And that's just because they're going to be very excited about the human interaction. They're all just coming of age. These ones, 6 weeks. The German Shepherds that you're going to meet, 8 weeks, 57 days as of today. So they were 8 weeks as of yesterday. Ah. 6 weeks. I do want to go get the other puppies, but at this point it's kind of hard to put her down. Her mother has that kind of effect too. You just kind of want to. Her mother inspired this idea for me to like change the pit bull image, partly, and also to just create a nice little event. I intend to create the pit bull cuddle Olympics. So I'm gonna create this event where people will be able to like have their pit bull's cuddling skills judged and rated and awarded. It could be accoladed pit bulls that are great at cuddling, and perhaps that's what people will breed them for in the future. That's what I had in mind when this mother and their father came together. Ah! Ah! Me too. Thank you. See, you're already loved on the internet. Your eyes are just beginning to get color. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Do you have any questions related to these puppies, the puppies I'm going to show you, or your puppies, dogs, anything in general? Let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you. I love her too. In just a little bit, we will be taking her outside and observing her behaviors with her litter mates and her corresponding litter mates, because you're going to see a dual litter. These litters have integrated. They're German Shepherds and Pit Bulls, and they're together at a young age, and the mothers are together. It's a dual mom situation. I had to look into this to see if this was common, if other breeders did such things like this. My intention with this is for the Pit Bulls and the German Shepherds to both have early socialization experience with dogs that are of opposite, like herding dogs and Pit Bull type dogs. They have different body mannerisms, different expressions, and different ways of handling their energy. And thus this early experience for them will help them out when their owners want to take them to places like dog parks or something in the future. But each one of these puppies will come with, well, not this one's staying with me, but each one of these puppies is going to come with a lifetime access to free boarding once a year. And that's my pleasure. That's something that each dog will have for life. Once a year, you'll be able to have a 1-week boarding stay for free, and as long as you schedule in advance and such. But we'll always do our best to accommodate. Also, additional pet care services, follow-up consultation, and an infinite return policy, which means for any reason, at any time in the point's life, if the dog's 8 years old, 5 years old, give me a call if anything in your life changes and you need to bring them back. Not this one though. This one's staying with me. So it appears, if you've tuned into our shorts, if that's why you've subscribed. Also, if you are appreciating anything about this broadcast, if you'd like to see more of these type of broadcasts, if you like this format, if you like to see more about the puppies or more about the dogs than just people talking, hit like and subscribe, or yeah, like and subscribe. And if you've tuned in from my shorts, you're familiar with this dog, and you're hearing her right now. She's the zoo lion reincarnated, waiting to prove herself every single day. Here she is. Luna, come show yourself to the good folks. Get over here, Luna.
is Luna. She needed that great introduction. She deserves that and so much more. She's my best friend. Just this one time only. You get to stand up on the table for these good folks. She's godmother, grandmother, kind of like influential figure for the puppies, just giving them a great template to model and look after. As is, and speaking of, we also have the eldest dog of the house, Blue. A great tip for those that are ever handling a litter, overseeing a litter come of age. Once you get to a certain age, you insert a well-behaved small dog into the litter, kind of like a ringer, you know? And then that well-behaved small dog all of a sudden has these dogs, or these puppies, quite mature very fast. We're gonna see. She's a feisty one. We're gonna go see some of their litter mates. Let's take a look. It's a windy day out there. You're gonna have to bear with the audio. But all right. See, there's mom's right there. She's handling her business. Good girl. Girl handling her business outside as soon as she went out. I swear I do have a key to the house. I don't always go in and out the window, but the dogs think it's really cool. All right, here we got Sister. Which one is this? This is Dora. So I don't know if that's your first time seeing a two-mom litter. But right here up front we have Astra. This is Astra's like twin counterpart, Freddie Fab, Oscar, Benji. Oh, watch that mouth. Getting a little introductions there. So the first one's the greet. Now see the ones that fall back though. Which ones are gonna wait back and not greet us immediately? We have Mario right here and Zelda. Oh, Zelda's just chilling now. All right. Apex. And this is Waldo. Lovely Saint Nita. And this must be Iris. Mother Siri. All the puppies are having milk from both mothers, which is, I think, beneficial to their immune systems. And you can see it's very easy to confuse these two. This one's Dora, and this one's Iris. Good girl, go potty. Ah, watch that mouth, Astra. Thank you for hitting the like. If you're appreciating anything about this broadcast, if you have any questions, let me know. I will have to turn up the brightness as I'm out here in the sun. Soda. All of them responded to their names so quickly. It's almost like the names were meant for them. There's a Zelda and a Mario. There's an Emmy and an Oscar. Yes. 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 Good. Good. Good girl, Dora. Good girl, Dora. That's Dora over there. This is Siri. There, it's like Siri replicated herself twice, and then also gave birth to Eclipse over there. If you've tuned in before, you might have noticed she was referred to as Mikasa. We're gonna drop the 3-syllable name, and her name's gonna be Eclipse. She's responding to it better. Eclipse will be staying. That's Mikasa. Mikasa is Sukasa. Eclipse. Girl, Eclipse. Did you see that? I should have got the camera on her quicker. Like a little agility course here. Girl, you see that smile? You see the way she greets you? You can see why she's the one I'm keeping it initially. There's also Astra. Keeping Astra. Really, my intention is to be in somewhat of a consistent, regular contact with all of these puppies. But these two will be staying here also for a while until the most amazing circumstances arise for them. They're going to go through excessive training, so they will be a different kind of dog by the time they are ready for their home. Zelda is a prime first pick female for those looking for a German Shepherd female. From the German Shepherds, there were 9 puppies, 6 males, 3 females. Of the pit bulls, there are 3 females. This makes for a balanced litter of 6 and 6 of each. Whatever you want to call that these days. You see, the puppies are enjoying milk from both mothers. This is Astra. Emmy is the 3rd female. I say that because Astra is the first to emerge from the litter and really exhibits her own identity. And those videos are up on the Stardog Shepherd page. This is Oscar.
Hello, Bali.
Good day to you out there in Bali. See, there are amazing German Shepherds being bred across Pakistan and India. People that are with breeding programs that far exceed the scope of what's being done around in America. As people have so many more dogs in their breeding programs there. Whereas in America, we might be a little bit more selective with the breeding choices that we have to make because of the limited breedings we might be able to make. People there might have like 70 dogs that they're breeding, and they're overseeing like 70 dogs develop, so they're picking from a different crop, genetics developing within their kennels. With this German Shepherd litter, we have a European Showline Shepherd imported from Poland. And she's bred with the most divine male American line German Shepherd that you could imagine. I could trust all my accounts with him, all my house with him. I could trust everything with him. He's a great dog. Just gonna wait with you right here. Windy day out there. That raven is on its way to those trees. This litter has been very popular with the local birds, so I've been able to observe them a little bit more this season. Is it Dora? Eclipse was the third born of the pit bulls, and Dora is the first. And yes, I do use the word pit bull loosely. We are talking about blue nose dogs here, which anyone who's experienced a blue nose will usually tell you there's a lot to remark about their temperament and how gentle and docile they are. They're a very special creature, great to hold. Over there does not look like a great toy, so we're gonna go substitute something for that. But you can see the cross litter play here. I think it's just gonna be so great for their development. Good. Good girl. Girl Siri. So amazing of a mother she is. Now this is her second litter. You are committed to this. Give me this. Leave it. Bad. Not a toy. They got to hear those directions. They got to be familiar with them. There's going to be a little glossary terms of dictionary, like a dictionary type thing they'll receive. A little pamphlet of all the familiar terms that these puppies will already be accustomed to. Let's see right here. So Siri, like I said, when I use the term pit bull loosely, I'm referring to the original gene pools that came about from the bull and terrier phenomenon, the bull and terrier hybrids, the original ones of the early 19th century. Those dogs descended from the Irish Staffordshire Bull Terrier. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier is of the same gene pool, obviously, but like a different, just its own breed before the other ones were bred to be like the American Staffordshire Terrier, and its name is derivative of the Staffordshire Bull Terrier for that reason. And then there's the American Pit Bull Terrier, a term coined by the UKC. So the AKC wouldn't accept the American Pit Bull Terrier, mostly on the basis of its history and that the term was coined by a rival kennel club. And still to this day, the American Pit Bull Terrier is not accepted by the AKC. I believe it is accepted by the Canadian Kennel Club, though. So there is you could have a pedigreed American Pit Bull Terrier with a Canadian Kennel Club. Good sit, yes. Sometimes I'm not teaching the behavior, but I'm marking it verbally. So if I see the behavior exhibited, I will verbally mark it, and that's, with some dogs, will be just as good as teaching them the behavior. Sometimes it's better. The unity exhibited between the German Shepherds in their first 3 weeks, they were almost like a symbiotic organism come together as one. So often you'd find them just huddled together. And, their bonds are quite amazing. This is Mario. He's our smallest male. He's the smallest of the litter. I think he's the smallest of both litters. But the energy runs strong through him. He's not no slouch. In fact, he might have some of the best training acumen of the whole litter. Zelda, of course, is I'd say if Astra if I didn't already take to her so well, Zelda would be straight down. Now watch that mouth. Okay. Yeah, Zelda would be a perfect pick for someone who's going to want a female. So she's going to go to a very selected, qualified home. And I can already tell you without even seeing the tag that one right there, that's Freddy. I can tell you without seeing the tag. Let's see. Oh! Nope. That's not Freddy, that's Astra. Beautiful. Beautiful. Over there. That's not a toy. I'm gonna have to switch that out. That bed's not gonna make it through another season, obviously. It's doing its job right now. Good sit over there. Good girl, yes. Good girl, yes. Stop bothering my babies. Girl, yes. Good girl. So we got Astra. What do we have going on over here? Do we have somebody playing individually? We do. Good boy, Apex. Good boy, Apex. This is Apex. That's why we named him that. All right. Apex was the first to meet his father besides Astra. He's playing over here by himself. We want to reward that kind of behavior. We like the individual spirit. Good. We're ready to play too, huh? Let's go grab that. Yes, yes, yes. There's a 2-week age difference between these two. And you can see them. She knows what side she's on. Whoa. Blitz, good girl. Good boy, Apex. Good girl, Emmy. Mario staying out of it. Good girl. Wow. Look at her work. Wash your mouth. Wash your mouth over here. Wash your mouth. Wash those teeth. Wash those teeth. Good, good, good. Good. Good play. Good. Boy, Apex. Good girl, Eclipse. Good. I'd say she pulled the rope all the way to this side of the fence. She won. If you were to have got it to that side of the fence, and she won, or he won. But it looks like she won. What do you say, pit bulls or shepherds? Who won that one? If anyone has any interest in these puppies, you can email me at 123petbulls@gmail.com. 123petbulls@gmail.com. As well as stardogsshepherds@gmail.com. There's also the Stardog Shepherds YouTube page, which has not been as favored by the algorithm. So we've consolidated, and we are putting both of the contents for both shepherds and pit bulls onto this one page. And this page will be renamed soon. Why we chewing? Why we chewing? Why we chewing? Huh? Why we chewing? Siri is the first example of a dog that I raised under my program. I've had dogs before that were not raised the same way, that are still just as beloved in my heart. Over time, our experiences teach us the proper ways of going about things, and I think originally when I had dogs, I just kind of I wanted the dog to be as wild as possible. Like essentially what people look into for like a wolf dog or something. So I always like nurtured its own nature, appreciated that and its wild nature. But now the axioms of raising dogs properly is the most important things that they're disciplined, that they're obedient, and that you give them guidance. And that's a DOG of dog ownership. Discipline, obedience, guidance. If you're upholding that, you're going to have a well-behaved dog that is going to be a great canine citizen that will not hinder your life, that will not hinder the people around you. A dog that will be loved regardless, because its behavior is so good. Like for example, look at this. She came out like that. This is her natural disposition. She's not being trained to sit, but she is being rewarded for sitting with what she appreciates the most. In a litter of 12, what they appreciate the most, like if you could go with treats, but they're so well fed. They got 2 mothers feeding them and their daily meals from me. But what rewards them the most is attention. You'll see which ones are the most human orientated, the ones that thrive the most when they're interacting with humans, and the ones that are more independent natured. And if I were to let them, they could become more doggy or pack orientated and less human orientated, and that would be unacceptable. That would be a great oversight on my part. It's very important that they're well conditioned to the human condition. Through raising them, I guess I've been able to see kind of a window into what their fathers were like before I got my hands on them. But before, I guess Simon, the pit bull father, at 5 weeks, and I got Wally, the German Shepherd, at 6 weeks. So you can just seeing them come of age is like a window into the youth of the dogs that I have grown so fond of. And of course, these dogs will always be in my heart as well. See, this is Mario, but originally I was gonna name him. He was going with the name Timmy, and I dropped that name from him because of the association with Tiny Timmy, and I do feel like he's gonna grow out of that. At some point in his life, you won't ever know that he was the smallest of his litter. Like I said, he wields the energy within him so well. He's very present. Very focused, very deliberate. He's going to see his mom right now. Let's see. Here she out in here. All right. So, if anyone has any questions or anything, let me know. Forever BFF. Hey, bro. Gaggy Bali. Hello. Whoa! No! The German Shepherds have been very welcoming of the 3 pit bulls, but pit bulls have been kind of, they're playful, but they stick together. They're very at a certain point they will go back to each other before the other ones go back to themselves. They still do huddle together. It's 50 minutes, so thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna get out of their hair, let them rest a little bit. They are growing, so tend to their sleep schedules. Very important at this time. Thanks for tuning in. If anyone that you know is interested in a German Shepherd on the west coast of America, southwest, anywhere up to Arizona, Southern California, up to Las Vegas, looking for a great German Shepherd with a infinite return policy, lifetime boarding access, free boarding once a year, lifetime supports, consultation, great mother. If you know somebody looking for that, let me know.